Okay, guys, we're on lesson 3 now. Adding fractions done like denominators. But for this right now, we're going to draw some models. Okay, so we're going to draw some models so you get the visual, and then eventually we won't be doing that. And then we're going to do this thing called simplify. Simplify. Okay, so the first thing I have here is I have 1/2 plus 1/3. Now I got to get equivalent common denominators because you can't add fractions without equivalent denominators. So I'm going to take 1/2. So I'm going to do this, cut it in half. Okay, got that? There's my 1/2. Then I'm going to add that to 1/3. So I'm going to take this, and then I'm going to do 1/3. So like the first one I go vertically, the second one I go horizontally. Okay, I'm going to color in 1/3. Okay. Now, what I need to do is switch up my colors, and I'm going to cut my 1/2 into thirds. And I'm going to cut my 1/3 into 1/2. Okay. So now, here we go. Now, what fraction is each piece? How many pieces are in each piece? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's my denominator for both of them. How many 6 are colored in? That's 3. How many 6 over here are colored in? 2. So that's 5, 6. That's it. Okay. Let's look at another one. I'm going to look at 1 E. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is do 3/4. So I'm going to do that one vertically. 1, 2, 3. Shade it. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to add that to 1/5. Okay, and I'm going to do fifths. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to shade in 1. So when you're doing this, I better see these. Now, I'm going to take this 3/4 and cut it into fifths. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do the same thing over here to cut this into fourths. Okay, now let's create our denominators. How many pieces are here total? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Same on this side. So our denominator is 20. So how many pieces here are totally shaded? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So there's 15 20ths. On this one, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Add them up, 19 20ths. That's it. Let's get another one. It says solve the following problems. Draw a picture and write the number sentence. Picture and number sentence that proves the answer. Okay, simplify if possible. Okay. Hopefully we get this reduce here, because we can get the reduce on the other one. So some of you guys are like, wow, does that need to be reduced? Okay, so it uses 1/3, tie package 1/6. How many adds? Okay, so it's basically 1/3 plus 1/6. So I'm going to do 1/3. Shade it in. Plus 1/6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I'm going to shade in one piece here. Okay, and I'm going to switch up the colors and cut this into thirds. Cut this into sixth. So how many pieces are in each? 18. Okay. Now how many 18ths are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many are shaded over here? 1, 2, 3. So now I get 9/18. Okay. Now, how do they do this reducing here? Okay. Now 9/18 can be reduced. Okay. How do I know that? Well, because they both share a factor. Okay. They have a common factor. A common factor of 9 and 18 is 9. because the factors of 9 are 1 and 9. And the factors of 18 are 1, 2, 18, 2, and 9. So this is where it's going to pay to really know your math facts. Okay, so I have a 9 here, and I have a 9 here. And that's my greatest common factor. Because you're going to say, well, Mr. Zay, 1 is, but 1 doesn't really count. Don't tell 1 that. They think they're really cool because they're everywhere. But really, 1 is not that cool. Okay, so I'm going to divide both of these by 9. When I divide this by 9, I get 1, and I get this by 2. So how many yards of ribbon? They used half of a yard of ribbon. Okay, that's it, guys. Check out the flow chart. Done.